What's going on, you guys? Random live stream, kind of random. I wasn't planning on going live, but I felt like I needed to go live. Hit that like button as you come on in. May not be too long today, depending on. Oh shit, people starting to come in. Hit that like button, man. We got to talk about what Roy Jones said, man. It seems like there's a lot of controversy when Roy Jones gives his thoughts on this Spence versus Crawford fight. I mean, if you're mad about it, tell Fight Hub and Fight Hype stop asking these guys about Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Bud Crawford. What's going on, everybody? Hit that like button, man. Y'all lit up in here already. Yeah, I see y'all. Yeah, we lit up in here early today. Yeah. We gonna talk about this, man. We gonna talk about this. We gonna talk about it because now Roy Jones is a hater. The great Roy Jones Jr. He's a hater. And now he comes out and says the accident could be a factor. Hit that like button as you come on in. We're going to wait till some more people get up in here. Salute to everybody in the building. D Young, what's going on, bro? Baby Juju, Cerebral. Philly Jones, what's good? Jason Williams, what's good? Yeah. Get this stream going, man. You know what I'm saying? Roy Jones Jr. causing a firestorm, man. They go swarm Roy. He's going to get swarmed by Errol Spence fans if he don't quit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's gotta hurt, man. That's gotta hurt. Everybody love Roy Jones, James Toney. You know what I'm saying? These dudes, right? If you've been a boxing fan for over 20 years or whatever it's been, or if you're just a fan, an avid fan, you love some fucking Roy Jones Jr. You know what I'm saying? So that has to hurt. If you're a Spence fan, that has to kind of sting a little bit. Like, damn, this Roy talking all this shit, man. He a hater. What's going on, everybody? We gonna talk about it. What's going on? Tukes86. He says, salute Bushido. I got Bud in 3 or 7. Wow. He said 3. Oh, yeah. Don't forget about that HBO special. That's the Help a Brother Out special. Yeah. Hold on. Let me get some stuff on the screen. Roy Jones, man. He also got attacked by Vladimir. Vladimir Klitschko. Was it Vitaly? One of the two. I think it was Vladimir. Came at Roy Jones because of his Russian citizenship. Hey, you says, Jason Williams says, I think Roy poking at Spence and his fans to make this fight. Yeah, I think so too, bro. I'm starting to think Roy is starting to kind of play into it a little bit. I'm going to play the clip of him saying what he said in a little bit. He says Roy wants smoke from Spence fans. Apparently, Roy needs to come on the panel. Roy needs to come on the panel, man. I don't know if Roy wants to be dealing with all that. Do he wants to be dealing with getting swarmed by Spence fans? They're going to be mad as hell, man. They mad, bro. You know what I'm saying? They mad. He said Crawford that's a bad boy. You know what I'm saying? So you know they favor Crawford, bro. You seen Antonio Tarver. You know what I'm saying? You seen what these dudes. I mean, they hey, you know, when Roy says something, you know, it's different from somebody on the internet talking that shit. When Roy said, people kind of listen. And it's like, he a hater. That's why he got knocked out, you know, and all this shit. What's going on? Zener Presley was good. Yeah, that's right, y'all. Hit that like button. We already got 41 people in here. We cooking early. Yeah, we cooking early. I'm gonna open up the panel too. I'm gonna open up the panel because the conversation is going. Hey, that's right, Dion. Absolutely, bro. Errol Spence absolutely has to use this as motivation. You know what I'm saying? He have to use this as motivation. There's no other explanation. You know what I'm saying? Don't even come out and say nothing else. Don't say F them all. Just prove them wrong. You know what I'm saying? Just go out there and prove them wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? From man to man. You know, I'm sure Errol Spence looked up to Sugar Ray and Mike and all these guys that got Crawford picking over him. He shouldn't take it personal. You know what I'm saying? He really shouldn't take it personal. He should be extremely motivated to A, make this fight, and B, go beat Terrence Crawford to prove a lot of people wrong, including your boy Bushido, because I got Crawford winning within 9. I got him stopping it in 9. You know, other guys saying 6. Some guys saying 3. I mean, damn. You it just seems like more and more people like it's when you ask the experts, man, they tell you exactly how they feel. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk. I'm glad you brought that up. I am so glad you brought that up, man. When I do these random streams, I don't have no paper here or notes or nothing. I need to start having notes so it could be smoother. But yeah, good question. Floyd, is he a part of this Spence Crawford thing? Is Floyd Mayweather? Because he said, look, actually, wait a minute. I think I could pull the video up right now. Hold up. Salute to ringside views. Them guys be out there getting all the clips. Hold up. I don't know if I wait, where's it at? All right, here we go. Right here. Yeah. Hold on, let me get it on the screen for you guys. I mean, this is what Floyd said, right? We're gonna get to the Roy stuff in a little bit, but we're gonna hear what Floyd says.
A fighter. Terrence Crawford, hell of a fighter. But I seen, if I'm not mistaken, someone threw a date out there or a month.
October 28th, they said in Vegas.
Not
we
true.
don't. Yeah.
Not true.
Not true.
October 29th. Not true. Now, when it's true, y'all hear from me first, or y'all hear from Fight Hype.
Yeah.
Errol Spence.
That's what Floyd said. He said when Spence Crawford is done, you will hear from me. So it's almost like Floyd Mayweather is promoting this fight, man. But Errol Spence come out and say, well, only one fighter, one person controls my career, or something to that effect, right? And he said something to Floyd in the past when Floyd was acting like he was dictating Spence's career. He said, well, Floyd don't sign my checks. So yeah, Floyd Mayweather playing promoter for this fight somewhat, right? I mean, somebody got to tell us something, right? Fans want to know what's going on. Should we listen to Floyd? I mean, Floyd is a promoter. Is he their promoter? No. But does he have a good relationship with Terrence Crawford? Yes. His relationship with Spence, I don't know. It might be on the fence, right? So yeah, I think Floyd was. I think I take word of what Floyd said, man. He's the guy that's really over there. He's like second in command of PBC or the face of PBC. So, he said it's not true. I'll let you guys know, or Fight Hype will let you know when it's done. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what Floyd said, man. So anything from anybody else, ESPN or anybody else, is all cap unless Floyd comes out and says it. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. Is he playing promoter for this fight? Is Crawford signed with Mayweather? Who knows what the fuck is really going on? Nobody really knows, right? You know, but what I do see a lot of is this Terrence Crawford signed a contract thing. Just sign the contract. I'm like, bro, what contract are you guys talking about? Sign what what are you talking about? Right? Like, I think if there was contract issues, I think we'll hear about it at this point. If there was a major issue, like as far as the contract, I think we would hear about it. I think usually PBC keep their business behind wraps. You know, we don't have an Eddie Hearn out here telling us every move, or Oscar De La Hoya, nobody like that. So yeah, maybe Floyd Mayweather go play promoter for this fight, unbeknown to Errol Spence Jr. You know, so yeah, that's what Floyd had to say, man. So we gonna have to wait till Floyd tells us when this fight is done, man. And based off his energy, right? It don't seem like it's gonna be done anytime soon.
Terrence Crawford, hell of a fighter. But I seen, if I'm not mistaken, someone threw a date out there or a month.
October 28th, they said in Vegas.
Not
we
true.
don't. Yeah.
Not true.
October 29th.
Not true. Now, when it's true, y'all hear from me first, or y'all hear from Fight Hype.
Yeah.
Errol Spence, hell of a fighter.
So that's what TBE had to say about the fight. Hit that like button for your boy. Drizzy KO salute. He says, I'm confident in my pick, but you know, these Spence, man, they nervous, man. They really nervous, bro. It is the fact that so many like legendary guys is picking Crawford, it probably makes him even more nervous. So Errol Spence has to go out there and do it for his fans. He will have to go and do it for himself and make everybody, including your boy Bushido, eat crow. You know what I'm saying? The eat crow. Is the accident a factor? Matter of fact, let me play what Roy had to say. It's time to play what Roy had to say. Hit that like button for your boy. It's time to play what Roy had to say. Still ain't got my original setup, man. I've been Busy as hell. I only do this part-time, even though I'm pretty consistent. I'm still part-time as hell. Hold up. Wait, is this what I saw yesterday? I was cracking the fuck up. I think it is. Nah, it ain't. Oh, but it's still funny. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. That motherfucker Roy Jones, boy, I tell you. He was something else. They could be mad if they want to, man. They gonna have to be mad. Roy said it. I mean, fuck. What you gonna do about it, man? Roy Jones, bam! Woo! Woo! Fast in slow motion. Here you go. Bam! Smack right on her chin, too. Smack, boom! Smacked him. You see that left hook? Smack him. Smack, boom! That right hand, you damn near didn't see it. Hey, that motherfucker, man, he was a phenom. But yeah, this is what Roy had to say. Hold up. I could watch Roy Jones fucking highlights all day. That motherfucker is a human highlight reel. Wait.
Crawford. Oh, we have to see what kind of shape Spence is in after that car wreck. A lot of people don't know the speculation because of the car wreck, what it did to him, but the car wreck didn't bother him too bad. We'll see. Crawford's a bad boy, but Spence, Spence is a pressure cooker, so if he can maintain with Crawford early, then he can make a good fight. But if he ain't on his game, they might be right.
And the question was, let me see if I play it again. And the question was, he asked him about what James Toney said.
Last 6 rounds for Crawford. Oh, we have to see what kind of shape Spence is in after that car wreck. A lot of people don't know the speculation because of the car wreck, what it did to him, but the car wreck didn't bother him too bad. We'll see. Crawford's a bad boy, but Spence is a pressure cooker, so if he can maintain with Crawford early, then he can make a good fight. But if he ain't on his game, they might be right.
So yeah, he said James Toney might be right if Spence ain't on his game, if the car wreck is a factor. I wasn't necessarily thinking about the car wreck. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I wasn't necessarily thinking about it. I'm thinking Spence is as good as he's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Considering. So, but guys like Roy Jones, maybe the other guys, maybe they really think that's a factor as well. Maybe they really feel that he's not the same guy to deal with the guy like Terrence Crawford. And despite the performance that Spence put up against Ugas, they still really heavily picking Terrence Crawford. So maybe, like I said, this is why I asked, did Ugas give Errol Spence enough? You know what I'm saying? Did he give him enough? Because still, a lot of these guys are overwhelmingly favoring Terrence Crawford. Yeah. That's what Roy had to say, man. He said Spence is a pressure cooker. And he is. You know what I'm saying? He gets stronger as he goes. That pressure, till he about to explode, right? But he said if Spence ain't what he used to be, or if he's not in, if he ain't in shape from the car crash, he might not make it to 6 rounds. You know what I'm saying? James Toney just comes out and tells you flat out, Spence ain't making it to 6. He'll get stopped in 6. Other guys will be a little bit more diplomatic about it. Mike Tyson said what he said. They got mad at Mike too. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson said, if you see what they both did against Sean Porter, I got Crawford. I think he also said some more shit too. But yeah, man, these guys expect a lot of backlash, man. Expect to be called haters and shit, and expect to lose some fans just from, having an opinion. You said Spence will take him. We got to see. I tell you what, this should really motivate Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? I'm interested in seeing how this motivates him. This is nothing but motivation for a guy like Errol Spence. He watches all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? He watches all this stuff. So yeah, he definitely see what these guys be saying about him. And he's probably in the gym in Oak Cliff in the Inferno right now. You know what I'm saying? You know they watching it. They use this stuff as motivation. The Charlos and them, they be watching this shit. Even though the Charlos act like Charlos don't know shit about what's going on for real, but they just be saying shit. But they pay attention to shit people be saying about them. Yeah, the big fish is wait, is this the big fish or is this? No, this is Frank Martin. Where the big fish at? The big fish was in the Inferno. You know what I'm saying? He was in there. Is this it? Nah, that's Derek James. Yeah, he should use this as motivation, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's really all you can do. Really all you can do. There's no point of coming out seeming butthurt about it. Your job is to go out there and prove everybody wrong. Go out there and beat Terrence Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Everybody seemed to have Bud. A lot of the guys in boxing, who's who in boxing, seem to be having Crawford. You know, other guys be a little bit more careful in their pick. You know, a little bit more careful in their pick. You know what I'm saying? Because they know what comes with it, man. Errol Spence is a beloved fighter by many, and Texas is one of the biggest states, take up half the fucking country. So yeah, you gonna have a whole bunch of rowdy Texans, a whole bunch of pissed off Texans, all in your DMs and all in your fucking comment section. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, we gonna talk about that too. Yeah, we gonna talk about, since we talking about Bud anyway, we might as well talk about Jamel. I was gonna save it for later on this week, but a lot more might happen this week. For what's going on with boxing. But yeah, Jamal Charlo, man, he calls out Bud and shit, y'all. We'll get back to Roy in a second, but Jamal Charlo, man, that dude, bro. See, I didn't really get my real thoughts on the initial video, but that shit was weak as a motherfucker, bro. Let's call a spade a spade. That shit was weak as hell. You know what I'm saying? That shit weak as hell. You'll do that for a guy 2 weight classes smaller than you. You know what I'm saying? But a guy weight class up, oh well, he got to get a COVID shot, and you know he got to do this, and you know, oh I ain't fighting nobody under 20. Man, he said a lot of crazy shit, bro. And this is probably why a lot of these guys like Roy and James and Tony and all these guys be looking at these Texas fights like, man, what the fuck, bro? Because they be saying some weak ass shit. They on record saying a lot of weak shit. I got receipts of them saying this shit because I catch all this shit. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? I catch the story build up until some eventually some of these fights happen. You know what I'm saying? I follow these storylines. I follow these narratives. And the Charlos said a lot of weak ass shit. Jamel, even though he do be saying weak shit, he's a warrior. You got to respect him. But they be saying some funny shit. You know what I'm saying? Dude call out a welterweight. He called out Bud Crawford. I could probably pull it up. Dude called out Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? He said, yeah, out of everybody he want to fight in the whole universe, the whole wide world, Terrence Crawford's number one guy. Salute to Brian Custer. He's one of the best. Hold up. It ain't on the screen. Y'all probably hear it though. Yeah, StreamYard need to fix this for sure.
Give me the one guy that we haven't been talking about that Jamal Charlo said, man, I've always wanted to get in the ring with this dude and put some hands on him. Who's that one guy out there that we haven't been talking about that we'd be surprised about? You say, no, I've always wanted to fight this cat.
Terrence Crawford.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah. I'll fight him. I'll fight you, Terrence. Yeah. Yeah. I'll come back down to 54 and fight Terrence Crawford.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, he calls out Bud, man. You know what I'm saying? And Bud responded. You know, we got Terrence Crawford's response to it. After it, he said his brother's still a pussy, though. You know what I'm saying? He said, I know you'll come down to fight me, to meet me at 154. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny, though. You know what I'm saying? This is the shit I be talking about, though. You know, guys try to probably look at me like a hater, but this is the stuff I be talking about. You know? My mind state is somewhat that of a guy like Roy Jones and those type of dudes. Like, I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like what? Why you calling out this little guy? How about you go tackle the monster, the Mexican monster, bro? How about you go after the Mexican monster? Nah, you want to go after Bud. Now, I don't know if he was serious. He probably was serious. But he probably don't like the fact that Terrence Crawford, salute the Pinnacle, Al Pinnacle on IG, go check him out. He probably just mad because Crawford was punking his brother, man. And that's probably what that is, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit's kind of weird. That you'll call out a welterweight, bro. You know what I'm saying? You'll call out a welterweight and say, I want to fight you. Out of everybody in boxing, not Boo Boo Andre from chasing y'all and having y'all looking like cowards for years. Nah, not him or nothing. Nah, you want to call out Bud. I'm like, all right. So I expect Jermell Charlo to fight Crawford. And if Jamal Charlo's serious, then go ahead and press that fight, man. Go ahead and make that 154. You know what I'm saying? They want to beat up. They want to fight Bud bad. Jamal wants to fight him. I think Jamal's serious. You know what I'm saying? But that's the type of dude he is. He'll go down there and fight Bud. Because Bud ain't going to have too many advantages. You know what I'm saying? Physically, he's not going to have no advantages. But against Benavidez, oh, well, you know, maybe next year it has to make sense. You know what I'm saying? All this shit. This makes sense shit too. I'm not feeling that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling when these guys be saying it's got to make sense. Bro, all them fights make sense, bro. All those fights make sense. From a fan's perspective, it makes sense. If it don't make sense business-wise, then what the fuck is y'all doing? Why are you a top fighter? What is their rankings for? You know what I'm saying? This makes sense shit. I be hearing that quite a bit. I don't really like that. That's like a code word for me. I'm not sure if I'm really feeling that. That makes sense shit. Terrence Crawford will whoop Jamal Charlo's ass, okay? But Jamal Charlo is arguably a super middleweight. Jamal Charlo was a welterweight. Crawford beat the shit out of that guy. Beat the brakes off of his stiff, rigid ass. But Jamal Charlo is like a fucking horse. He's like fucking 168 pounder. It's really not practical. You know what I'm saying? But Jermell Charlo, the slightly smaller Charlo, he's still a pussy according to Terrence Bud Crawford. So yeah. But if Jamal Charlo was a real, even if he was 154 pounder, he ain't making that weight again. Dude having back injuries. He ain't making no 154 pounds again. You see how big he is? Nah, he ain't making that fucking weight. And if he do make it, he definitely ain't gonna make it comfortably, right? But hey, I'm all with it. Go and take out all the Charlos then. Fuck it. That's why I made that video a few weeks ago. Crawford versus the Charlos. I already knew some shit like this was gonna pop up. I knew the big bro was mad because his little bro was looking like a punk when the little dude was kind of checking him. You know what I'm saying? So big bro steps in. Yeah, I want to fight you. You know what I'm saying? That's like the big bro get into the little bros beef with the little bros beef, right? Younger guys, smaller guys, get into their beef, and you want to go down there and pick on your little brother's problems and shit. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. But what about the Mexican monster? Right? You know, Crawford is on ESPN. You know, they don't even have the same fighters. But the big Charlo said something totally different. Yeah, I'll fight Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I come down to 154. Yeah, I come to 154. So, like, which is it? Is it because he's on ESPN? Is it because he's over there? Or, like, which is it, man? That's what I said, bro. These dudes, they talk too much and they be all over the fucking place. Really, it sounds like a lot of duck talk. Because you got dudes on your side of the street looking for your scalp, bro. You pulled up on dudes at the fight. Come on, man. You got to fight Benavidez, bro. You got to fight. Nah, you want to fight Bud. Nah, Spence got to fight Bud. Sorry. Spence got to get beat up first. And then Bud's going to go off and beat up on Jermell. And then when the smoke clears, and if Jamal Charlo's still there and he's pissed off, his brother got whooped on, go ahead and make the fight between Jamal Charlo and Bud Crawford. Yep. And that's Crawford's 3-fight plan right there. Spence and both Charlos, the Raid of Texas, man. Call him the Texas Raider. He gonna be raiding Texas and shit, bro. Yeah, I'm just talking shit. But it's funny though, Jamal Charlo guy, he'll call out a little guy with abundance of confidence. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that about some of them dudes, man. Mikey Garcia, when Spence was when Mikey Garcia, when he was talking that shit, Spence welcomed him up, boy. He wasn't even an official PBC fighter, nothing. He got the fight with no man. Where Mikey at now? Where he been at now? What he's nothing. It was a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Check this shit out too. These dudes been stalling and playing games for years. Let me cook. I want the winner of the next fucking fight, bro. Y'all know what this is? Look at the date, 2017. This is back when Pacquiao and fucking Horn fought. You know what I'm saying? He ain't put no names or nothing. Even back then, he was real cryptic. But yeah. So, man, they've been playing around with this fucking shit for years, dude. They've been playing around with this shit for years. And this is why guys like James Toney and Roy Jones be talking that shit. That's exactly why. Because they don't like that coward talk. They don't care about your business moves or none of that whole shit. They're not those type of guys. They are not. They're not. They're thoroughbred, throwback, cutthroat, I'll die in the ring type fighters. Roy Jones said that. What did he say? He's still looking for the smoke. He said to Vitaly Klitschko, was it Vladimir? He said to Vladimir Klitschko recently, if you want to fight, we can fight. If you got a problem, I ain't about all that talking. We can fight. I'm like, Roy, you're almost 60, Roy. You know what I'm saying? Vladimir Klitschko is a hell of a dude. You know what I'm saying? You an old man now, Roy. You don't need to be fighting over Vladimir Klitschko and shit. Leave it alone, Roy. But Roy Jones, that's the type of mentality he has, bro. So he ain't with all that coward talk, man. All this shit these dudes be saying. They don't be liking that shit, but they know they can't come out and say nothing because of the radical fan bases will swarm them. They will get swarmed by angry fans of them. You know what I'm saying? Fans of them.
6 rounds with Crawford. Oh, we have to see what kind of shape Spence is in after that car wreck. A lot of people don't know the speculation because of the car wreck what it did to him, but the car wreck didn't bother him too bad. We'll see. Crawford's a bad boy, but Spence is a pressure cooker. So if he can maintain with Crawford early, then he can make a good fight. But if he ain't on his game, they might be right.
Yeah. You know? And it wasn't no malice in his voice. He wasn't like a hater. Antonio Tarver seemed like he was more like, man, fuck what you know what I'm saying. But Roy, he was just being like giving his honest thoughts. A lot of them dudes really think that the accident was a factor. You know? I don't know. I don't think it is. Like I said before, I think Spence gonna be what he's gonna be at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I asked. And that's a serious fucking question, but nobody's really taking it serious. Did your Dennis Ugas give Errol Spence Jr. enough? He beat the shit out of Ugas, but did Ugas give him enough? That 1-2, that was it. And that was a very big moment for Ugas, and it was a very rocky moment for Errol. You know what I'm saying? But did Ugas give him enough? To the point where Spence knows he could take it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Where he could take it. Because Crawford hits hard. You know what I'm saying? YSM said Sean Porter, he gave Crawford props because he's seen Sean Porter in person. He said Sean Porter got a fucking monster in his head. He gives Crawford credit for stopping that dude. Salute to my boy YSM, man, up in here hating. Y'all go subscribe to YSM. You know what I'm saying? But that's the mentality of these guys, man. Maybe they feel the accident is a factor. Maybe they not really just impressed with Errol Spence. Maybe they ain't really come out and tell you how they really feel. You kind of respect it, but a lot of fans go call them dudes haters. You know what I'm saying? You can't have a straight opinion. You can't have a flat out opinion. You just can't. You can't. They come for me all the time. Oh, you can't have an opinion and a platform or anything like that. It's a ooh man, they come for you. They come for you. But he didn't say nothing disrespectful though. It's not like James Toney's a little bit more like, man, he ain't making it to 6 rounds. He can't spell fight. All this shit. James Toney. James Toney said he won't. He can't spell fight. Oh man, that has to hurt, bro. That has to hurt. Like, damn, none of these niggas picking me. Well, man, Hakeem Rotman, Paulie Malignaggi, those guys. But when we talk about, Roy Jones and James, man, them dudes, like Jay Toney said, he can't spell fight, bro. He said he can't spell fight. He says Crawford better by a mile. Oh man, that shit. Oh man, that's gotta hurt, man. That's gotta suck too. It's gotta suck. But it's up to Spence, like I said, man. It's up to Errol Spence to be up in that inferno, running up them steep hills, jumping over hurdles and shit to prove everybody wrong. I have no problem with Errol Spence proving me wrong. I have no problem with Errol Spence. I like Errol Spence. Why would I hate Errol Spence? You know what I'm saying? But when we talking boxing, I think Crawford's the better fighter. That's just it. That's just it. You said I wonder who Hagler would have picked. Hey, I was watching Hagler. Yeah. That's a good question, Cyril. Well, I don't know. My opinion is biased. Just keep it real. Man, yeah, I told y'all I'm biased, bro. I'm a little biased. I am a little biased. So what? I'm not going to sit here and cap. Yeah, I'm a little biased. I picked Crawford, bro. I said Spence could possibly win a fight, but I got Crawford winning in 9. How am I biased from picking a fight? Picking one guy. May the best man win. I do not dislike Errol Spence in the slightest. I don't talk about people I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? If I don't like you, I won't even talk about you. You know what I'm saying? But I like Errol Spence. I like the Charlos. Charlos, they make this shit interesting. You know what I'm saying? With the random crazy shit they be saying and shit. You know what I'm saying? But Errol Spence Jr., he's one of the main characters in this fucking story. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot to prove. A lot of people seemingly is doubting Errol Spence. So that should be motivation for him and his fans to really prove everybody wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. I'm not going to sit and be like, nah, nanny boo boo and shit. Nah, man, come on. But that's what these guys are saying, man. You kind of got to respect their opinions too because of who they are and shit. Or just call him a hater, or he got knocked out, or he can't talk no more. He's slurring and shit, Don't tell me this fight is happening. Wow. Chris Eubank Jr. versus Liam Smith. Come on, Chris Eubank Jr., dude. Like, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing, Chris? What are we doing, Chris? Yeah, y'all mad at Roy, man. I'm trying to see something. Vladimir mad at him too. Welcome to the club. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what y'all say in the comment section. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. He says underdog Spence will be a nightmare for Bud. Hey, it's looking like he is the underdog, Mike. You know what I'm saying? That should really motivate Spence, though. I see what I noticed about Crawford. He ain't letting this shit get to his head at all. Crawford is a pretty tough mentally guy. When he responded to James Toney, somebody asked him about that, and he said, "Oh well, that's just his opinion. We don't know how the fight will go. We just gotta wait and see." You know, he was really humble about it. Crawford ain't getting into none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? This is us fans and us media guys and shit talking. You know what I'm saying? But Crawford himself, he ain't getting caught up into that. Not at all. Get a false sense of security going to a fight and Spence go up in there and run him out the ring. Errol Spence gonna be as dangerous as he was before the damn accident. That's Crawford's mentality. But everybody else is looking at it like, man, this dude may not, I don't know. And it's looking like Errol Spence is the underdog in this fight, man. That's what it's really looking like. Loyal to the game box said the fight's gonna happen. Bloods will get this weird put back. Then y'all gonna make an excuse. No, I don't think that's gonna happen, bro. I don't think that's gonna happen. Crawford is too smart of a fighter, bro. He's too smart of a fighter. Too dynamic. I think he's gonna be on his Super A game against Spence too. I don't think he's gonna be taking I don't think he's gonna be doing any unnecessary shit like he did in the Mean Machine fight. I think he's gonna take Spence as serious as any fight, his last fight, like it's his last fight. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence must not make rookie mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Rookie mistakes and shit like that, bro. This is why guys like Roy and James Toney and Antonio Tarver and Mike Tyson picking Crawford, bro, because Spence talking about rookie mistakes and easy roads. You know, shit like that, man. He said he ain't the underdog. What's up, the B House Promotions in the building? What's going on, B House Promotions? He says he ain't the underdog in negotiations. Yeah, but he is definitely the underdog overall. You know what I'm saying? You could be the A side if you want to. That don't mean you gonna win a fight, bro. A side don't equals certain victory. You know what I'm saying? He says, I can't wait for Spence to prove everyone wrong again. It's not even, and Spence do be proving people wrong. A lot of people doubted Spence on his comeback from the car accident. People was doubting him. He came back looking good. You know what I'm saying? I thought he looked good against Danny, considering. And the detached retina. You know what I'm saying? But I still question, did your Dennis Ugas give him a fucking enough in that fight? Did Ugas give Spence enough? Because if he get in a fight with Crawford, that's a totally different guy. Crawford was going to hit you back. He's going to hit you back, bro. Ugas didn't really fight back. Crawford's not going to stand there and let you have your way. He's going to be pivoting. He's going to be doing all types of shit, bro. Ugas didn't do nothing. That's why I said, did Ugas give Spence enough? Was that a good fight for Spence to go right into a fight with Terrence Crawford? But to Spence's benefit, though, Crawford hasn't fought since, it's going to be about a year since he last fought. You know what I'm saying? His fight with Porter, that's been almost a year. So, yeah. I don't know. Usually when guys get later in their career, they fight once a year, twice a year anyway. So, I guess it really don't matter. But, yeah, I just still question if Ugas gave Spence enough. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a really good question, you know. I think he looked really good in the fight. You know what I'm saying? But did Ugas give him enough? Because I've seen Ugas fight like a dog in previous fights. You know what I'm saying? Against whoever. It didn't matter what you was doing. You know what I'm saying? Ugas fought like it was his last every time out. Because likely it was, because he was essentially a journeyman type guy that kind of revitalized his career. So, yeah. You gotta be, Crawford ain't gonna be standing there, man. You
like a right hook.
You get his shit with like that, bro. Fucking with Bud.
Jab, like a right hook, right on the.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, bro. Juke punches and shit. You gotta watch out. What's up, Pope? I see you in the building. He says Spence is going to turn Bud into Omaha Steaks after he get done with him. We go see. We go see. You know what I'm saying? Because Spence is in Inferno. He's getting ready. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right. Y'all hit that like button. Salute to Melly for the super chat. He says Bud is going to fight Spence the same way he fought Benavidez. Box, stick, move. He probably will, bro. And that's another thing when we look at this matchup. Crawford has a lot of different ways. We don't know which way Crawford will approach this fight. We kind of know what Spence is going to do. You know what I'm saying? We kind of know what Spence is going to do. But we really don't know what Bud is going to do or how Bud is going to deal with Spence's approach. While Spence's approach may be ABC 1, 2, 3, he is very good at that approach. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and they say I'm like biased and shit. Like, should be interesting, man. But Floyd said we gotta wait till he tell us when it's gonna happen. Floyd is calling the show. Floyd is promoting this fight, apparently. Apparently, Floyd is promoting the fight. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Steve. I was just talking about that. I spoke about it earlier too. Floyd said I don't know, man. I think I don't know who should we listen to, you know, because normally we'll hear from Oscar, Eddie Hearn, or somebody be telling us something, but it's been a lot of shit coming out about this fight, and Floyd Mayweather felt that he had to come out and say something. He said none of this stuff is true unless I say it or Fight Hype tells us. So yeah, I guess we go have to take Floyd's word for it. You know what I'm saying? He's the, you know, not Al Heyman ain't gonna come out and say nothing. So yeah, Floyd's the promoter. I don't know, you know. Yeah, Floyd said a long time ago he's the head dude, man. I think he's somewhat is. You know what I'm saying? He's the physical version. He out there, you know what I'm saying? But he's still Floyd, but he's running BBC. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? All I know is that he needs to do more to make the fight happen. Is this so should we take everything off the table? Because I heard from behind the scenes that this fight is done. That the date is, was it late October, early November? You know, I'm hearing different things. Maybe Floyd just saying no, none of this stuff is true until the fight is signed. I don't know. You know, PBC don't tend to like to have their business out in the, you know, how things are going. They don't typically, you don't typically know what's going on. But fans really want to know for this fight. You know what I'm saying? This is the fight that fans want to know everything that's going on. This is the big one. This is the one we've been all waiting for. So fans want to know every little detail about what's going on, but I don't think all this business is negotiable. It's really none of our business. But I do want to hear some good news every now and again. Things is going smooth. This, that, and the third. But ultimately, I think the fight's going to happen anyway. Errol Spence is in the point now, like, look, dude, y'all better make this fight. You know what I'm saying? Make the fight. I got to prove everybody wrong. You know what I'm saying? Now, he did come out and say if the fight don't happen, it ain't on me. So, yeah. But I think now, after seeing so many people down him in a fight with Crawford, so many guys that's respected in the boxing world, I think Spence is really motivated to not, A, get Crawford in the ring, and B, beat him. You know what I'm saying? This does nothing but motivate a guy like Spence. He watches all this stuff, man. Yeah, he is lame for that, bro. Jamal, yeah, he lame, but he had to save face for his bro. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know, I get that part, but nah, man, it's sport, man. This is sport. Crawford's doing what he's supposed to do as a fighter. And this is why he's respected by those dudes. Like he comes for him. He telling everybody, after I beat Spence, I'm coming for Jamel. And people looking at him like, you want to fight Jamel? That guy? He's too big for you, bud. He's going to stop you, bud. I think that's what Crawford wants. I think he wants to be in a situation where everybody's doubting him, so he can prove everybody wrong. And that's the situation Spence is in right now. You know what I'm saying? So this is going to really motivate Errol Spence. Spence is going to be training his ass off. We probably going to see the best shape Errol Spence we going to see. You know what I'm saying? Because that has to hurt when you got Roy and like Sugar Ray and everybody picking against you. That has to hurt a little bit. That has to hurt. Definitely. But we all watch them guys growing up. We all, like, you know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine how they look at those dudes, the actual combatants. You know what I'm saying? He said that makes Jamal look even more lame though, and Jamel's the big bro. Yeah, he is. Jamel, yeah, he's the big bro now. He's big Charlo now anyway. I just don't like Jamal doing that because you got other guys, bro, that's been really kind of, you know what I'm saying, pressing you, bro, and you never openly just called them out like that. You always say shit like it needs to make sense. What do you say? Oh, I'm not a matchmaker, bro. I'm not you know what I'm saying? My management team make my fights. I'll fight whoever they put. Bro, he be saying some crazy shit. But when it came to Terrence Crawford, he looked at the camera. He had that sneer on his face. He said, yeah, I'll come down to fight Terrence Crawford. Yeah, Terrence Crawford, I want to fight you. A public call out. Public call out. But they say Bud ain't no draw. Bud ain't no fight. Like, so why Jamal want to fight him? Why would Jamal just want to press Triple G or Andrade or Canelo? I think Canelo will have to fight Charlo and those guys if they start collecting belts. They got to start collecting belts at middleweight, bro. You know what I'm saying? But is Canelo it's still the thing? You know what I'm saying? I think Canelo's on a decline, me personally. I think he's on a decline. I don't think we're going to see the Canelo. He's going to start really looking bad in fights, I think. Because he didn't level up over the years. He didn't level up no more. He leveled up a little bit after the Floyd loss, but now knee injuries, so much more money. He be out playing golf and shit. His knee bad. You know what I'm saying? Guys leaving the Reynoso camp left and right. It's not looking too good for Canelo, man. So we gonna see how he looks against old Triple G. But is that still the fight for Jamal? Nah, man. Go after Andre, bro. Go take care of that dude, bro. Because when asked about him, you came up with nothing but excuses. Oh, yeah, he pulled out a fight with my bro. That was like 7-8 years ago now. You know what I'm saying? It's some business, stupid shit reason why that fight fell apart. It was dumb. But this is a different day. Y'all both are still undefeated and both still champs. I think they should make a fight. You know what I'm saying? What else you go do? Fight Maya Selecki again? We saw how that went. They pulled this fight because the ticket sales was low. That's what happened for real. Dude back ain't hurting. He chilling out here. You know what I'm saying? They pulled the fight because the tickets weren't selling, and fans' reaction to it was like, nah, bro, we ain't with that. Last time we seen you, we saw you fight a no-hoper who almost had some hope against you. And now almost 2 years later, over 2 years later, you was about to fight another guy. You know what I'm saying? That Andrade and Danny Jacobs beat up years ago. Tough guy, Maya Selecki. You know what I'm saying? Game as hell. But it's not something the fans want to see Jamal Charlo in right now. But he really want to call out Terrence Bud Crawford. I think he should be calling out David Benavidez. I think he should be pressing Caleb Plant. I think he should be pressing all the fighters at middleweight. He should be he should use his time on social media to be calling out the other fighters. Because your time in boxing ain't a long one, bro. And your little bro is essentially the big bro now. Actually, Jamel Charlo probably waiting to move up. Jamel Charlo want to relieve himself of cutting that weight for so long. Jamel Charlo been he's a really disciplined guy anyway, but shit, he probably want to keep a little six extra pounds, man. You know what I'm saying? That makes a huge difference, especially when you get in your 30s and shit, man. Come on, bro. So you know Jamel is about ready to go up to 160. But since his bro there, he's like, nah, man, I'm not gonna do that. We already was at the same weight class together. But you need to do something over there, bro. Collect some belts and move up to go deal with the Mexican monster, man. Deal with the Mexican monster. You know, you want to fight Bud Crawford, though. That was funny. I didn't know whether to take it seriously or not. Should I take that serious? And so I'm looking at the Jamel fight. I didn't think Jamal Charlo would be like, yeah, I want to fight. So Bud Crawford is the ultimate test. You know what I'm saying? Bud Crawford is the ultimate test, even for Big Charlo, man, because he didn't call out Benavidez. He didn't call out Canelo. He didn't call out the money man Canelo. He called out Bud Crawford, the pound for pound guy. I want to fight him. Hey, I respect it, though. You know what I'm saying? I want to fight Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if he'll say that shit though. If he was still a real, he probably would because he was a big super junior middleweight anyway. But if he was more like a welterweight, would he still be talking that tough? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. If he was a guy that was around Crawford's size, because he's much big, he's much bigger than Crawford. Will he still be talking like that? That's what I just want to know. You know what I'm saying? Will he still? Because his brother, he was on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Jamel Charlo, man, woo, man, he act like Crawford under his bed at night. You know what I'm saying? He was acting like Bud was under his bed, man. Like he almost said Candyman again. He told y'all to shut up. Don't say his name no more, bro.
That man fights on ESPN. Their oppositions ain't even the same as ours. Crawford don't mean shit in boxing to me right now. He ain't in my weight division. He's 147, so let him. He can't beat nobody over there. So motherfucker Jerry Ennis is a monster. He can't even fuck with him. How you gonna come in here talking about knocking somebody like me out? It's whatever. They just do that shit for hype, clout, whatever.
I know you say Errol Spence knocks out Crawford, but if Crawford wins and you have a chance to fight him or vacate once he moves up, you just want to do.
Total far cry from this.
Your Crawfords. Now your Crawford. My dog live in Omaha. I know how Omaha roll. Y'all ain't never seen no real shit like this shit here. How about he do what's best and go fight Errol Spence then? Shut up. Take a little bit less money. Be quiet. Humble yourself. And fight Errol Spence, he a stud. Do what he say, and then you might be the challenger sometimes. Bob Arum don't give a damn about him. Bob Arum told him to his face, he done got lawsuits with his own promoter. You ain't worth shit to me, for real. You got Ennis, you got Garcia, you got Thurman, you got people making a name for themselves in your own weight division. Sit your ass in your weight division and see if you can beat one of them. Cause fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm a knockout artist, baby.
Jamel Charlo got some of the best rants in boxing, bro. I get a kick out of his rants, bro. I should make a compilation video of all Jamel Charlo's rants. That dude is hilarious, bro. He's hilarious. What's going on, Dirty Red? I see you. He says Bud needs to tell the truth and put it out there that Spence is holding up the fight. Nah, Bud ain't gonna do nothing like that, bro. Bud's definitely not gonna do that. I don't think he's gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I think the animosity that we were seeing about 4 or 5 months ago between the two, I think that shit has died down. Like I said earlier, the fan brought up the fact that James Toney got Crawford stopping him in 6, and Crawford was like, shit, that's his opinion. You know, we don't know how it's gonna go. We just gotta wait and see. You know, he took the high road. He didn't sit here and, you know, start tooting his own horn or no shit like that at all. You know what I'm saying? Crawford ain't getting called to none of this shit. He ain't getting called to nothing the fans are saying. You know what I'm saying? Total stoicism from that dude. Look at the interviews. Actually, if you check out the interviews you see of Crawford, you probably won't see nothing over 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You probably see a minute here, a minute and a half, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. That dude ain't trying to do no interviews or nothing. He says, oh, y'all talking about Undisputed. Well, Errol Spence, if he beats Crawford, he's undisputed. You know what I'm saying? If Crawford beats him, he's undisputed. You know what I'm saying? In 2 weight classes. Crazy feat right there. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a crazy, crazy feat, man. Crazy feat for Crawford if he could beat Errol Spence and get all his belts. That's a huge feat. 2 undisputed in 2 fucking weight classes. In men's boxing. That's a huge fucking feat. Then if he magically beat Jamel, I'm not gonna say, you know, if I want to be unbiased, but if I want to be biased, Crawford goes up there and beats Jamel, and he be undisputed in 3 fucking weight classes, bro. That's like all-time great shit, man. That's like top 10 all-time great shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy shit. So yeah, we'll see, man. Politics of boxing might not let it happen. might not let it happen. Or Jamel may end up moving up or something. You know what I'm saying? And the belts will start scattering. We know how that goes. Hey, I think I seen that channel, that video, Dirty Red. I think it was, I don't know, it wasn't on financial channel, was it? It was a random ass interview. I should have shared it in my community. Crawford had an interview. It was a nice little interview. I think he was talking about, I forget what he was talking about. But I'm like, why you over there doing a fucking interview, dude? Come over here to fucking Bushido boxing. You know what I'm saying? Come over here, man. Hey, Crawford, that Jamel fight is tough for Crawford. That's a tough fight for Bud, man. If I'm honest, that's a real tough fight. Jamel was a little rough around the edges, but he's a hell of a guy, man. So, and he's a bigger guy that can punch. He got a nasty left hook, man, that'll hurt you. So, while Crawford is the more skilled guy and shit, we don't know how he'll fight at 154. He may be even slower. You know, we don't know. We don't know. That's a tough fight for Crawford. But if he's all about the challenge, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm all with it. I'm all with it. Salute to Mai for another super chat, holding your boy down. He says, man, Errol trying to lowball Bud. Money has been Spence narrative from day one. PBC just keep blaming Bud. Man, I don't know, man. I think it's more so Spence fans blaming Bud. Like it or not, bro, Crawford may be a PBC fighter. You know what I'm saying? If he fights Spence and Jamel, he will essentially be a PBC fighter. So, yeah, I think we should go ahead. I think guys need to go ahead and get off the PBC hate train and all that and just enjoy a boxing. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be bullshit, man. It's gonna be bullshit. But I think we passed a lot of that. Guys like Devin Haney, who came out and said there's no such thing as streets. You know what I'm saying? Fans don't, Devin Haney can come out and say whatever he wants. Nobody's going to get on Dev. Dev can go sign whatever he wants. Dev can go do what he wants. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, if Devin Haney says it, then, yeah. You know what I'm saying? If Devin Haney says it, because Devin Haney can go sign with Eddie Hearn, the Pilgrim, he can go sign with Bob Arum, he could do whatever. You know what I'm saying? But if a guy like Bud was to do it, oh, my God. So let Dev be the standard, man. Let Dev tell you that there's no such thing as streets. Maybe people will listen to Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Because guys love Devin. Hey, that little stuff is cap, man. Crawford is a strong dude. Y'all seen the fucking videos, man. Strong guy, man. He'll be a strong. That's a tough fight for Errol Spence, man. Errol Spence beats Bud. He gets all the credit in the world for me. Straight up. I'm not gonna sit here and hey, I like Errol Spence, man. Crawford is a tough fight for him. That's a tough fight for him, man. Stylistically, that's just a tough fight. Tough fight. And then they waited a long time and they thinking Crawford goes really slow down, but he's really not. He's gotten even stronger and shit. So, yeah, that's a tough fight for Spence, man. So if Spence beats Crawford, he deserves all the credit in the world, man. Straight up. That's a tough fight. Stylistically, mentally. You know, Jose Ramos said Crawford is mentally draining in there. He was sparring Crawford. He said, dude, it's mentally draining in there. And Jesus Ramos is a pretty big welterweight. And Crawford just had him drained, he said. Mentally. Know all kinds of tricks and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's a tough fight for Errol Spence. That's a huge, huge fight. In my opinion, it's a bad stylistic matchup. But Errol Spence is a hell of a guy, though. So, yeah. You know, he's a hell of a guy. I'm not going to sit here and shit on Spence and downplay Spence. Then let's go water down Crawford's victory if Crawford beats him, right? And vice versa. If you downplay Terrence Crawford, then how could you big up Errol Spence? That's just like the assholes that was shitting on Deontay Wilder for years, but then you want to big up Tyson Fury and say he's the greatest heavyweight of all time. But he just beat a bum windmiller. So, like, which is it? You know what I'm saying? So, no. If Errol Spence beats Terrence Crawford, he deserves all the credit in the world. He's a hell of a guy. He's capable of doing it. He's motivated. A lot of the criticism from boxing legends all the way to guys on fucking YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Crawford seems to be the favorite in this fight. And Errol Spence got proved a lot of people wrong. If Crawford beat Spence, he deserves all the credit in the world. Errol Spence is a hell of a guy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just what it is, man. Spence got a lot of proving to do. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. What's going on, Lost Art of Boxing, the lab? Y'all go subscribe to my boy, the Lost Art of Boxing. Man, I don't know, bro. That's a good question, Smooth Will. He says the old adage is a good big man will always be the good little man. Can Crawford be the first to really solve that road to moving on? Man, I don't know, but I'm all for it, man. I'm all for that story. See if he can actually do it. You know what I'm saying? To see if he can actually do it. Beat Jamel Charlo. That's a fucking huge feat, bro. That'd be a huge feat. From a former lightweight to move up that, that's like the Roberto Duran type shit. Like, yeah, man. So we'll see, man. He got to get past Spence first. And even though he's the favorite in this fight, based off people, the fans and boxing people, Spence is still capable. What's going on, Real Rap? Hey, I wanted to do some more talking about other topics, but I was going to say that for the what's going on with boxing stream, probably Friday. What's going on with boxing? There's a lot of shit to talk about amongst this, but I want to kind of keep it on this topic. Where Roy Jones and these guys were saying. Yeah, Antonio Tarver had some shit to say. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was sweating and shit. You know what I'm saying? When he was explaining it, he was so serious too. He was so serious. Sweating and shit. So yeah. I don't know, man. If you're a Spence fan and you upset about this shit, tell these guys from Fight Hype and Fight Hub and ES News to stop asking these dudes that horrible question. But then that's what they go do, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the big fight, man. That fight. It's like a trigger in the boxing community. Spence and Crawford, man. That's the Pacquiao Mayweather this era and shit. Roberto Hagler Hearns and shit like that, bro. So yeah, guys gonna have an opinion on the fight that you may not like. You know, like when I heard Paulie say he got Spence, I'm like, that's cool. Hey, it's cool, man. He gave a valid reason why he believes Spence wins. Hey, it is what it is, man. It's a fight, man. It's a fight. But like I said, you guys, did Ugas give Spence enough? That's my big question, man. I damn near need to do a whole video on that. Because I ain't going to lie to you. Mama Shido, she's a lot more outspoken than I am. And she think Ugas threw the fucking fight. Yep. She think Ugas threw that fucking fight, man. Yeah. So did Ugas give Spence enough to where he's confident that he could dish it? I mean, we know he could dish it out. He beat the shit out of Ugas. Ugas like he got jumped by 6 dudes. But could he take it? Could he take it? Will he be in a situation in the fight with Crawford where he making rookie mistakes? He can't be doing none of that shit, bro. That's a dangerous fight for Errol Spence, man. And I know his fans probably nervous and shit. This whole negotiation thing and the A side, B side battle and who got the right money, more money and more fans, all that shit's gonna be coming to an end soon. Now we gonna be talking about the actual fucking fight. And when we actually talking about the fight, Crawford's looking like he's starting to look like the favorite. You know what I'm saying? So all this talk about having fans and doing all this stuff and pay-per-view buys and shit, all that shit won't matter once this fight is officially signed. None of that shit's gonna matter. It's gonna matter who's got the best hands. And that's what I've been wanting to know for 3 fucking years. Over 3 years. Who got the better hands? Who will win in a fight? Bro, hey, I didn't say it, bro. Jason, I didn't say it. Mama Shino said it. You know what I'm saying? She's very outspoken. She always talking to me about boxing and sending me text messages about boxing. And she watched that fight again. Hey, that's her. Hey, that's what she said. James Williams says they had his family held hostage. They said enough, and he stopped. That's why I asked, man. And that aside, right? I'm asking a legitimate question. Did Ugas give Spence enough, man? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Because Crawford, he's gonna beat you up, man. He's gonna beat you up. He's gonna hit you. He's gonna hit you back. He's not gonna let you make no mistakes. He's gonna capitalize on your mistakes and all types of shit. So yeah, I don't know, man. But Spence, hey, no tune-ups, no nothing for Spence. So that's why he gets my respect. You know what I'm saying? Because despite a lot of the shit that he said over the years that turned me off as a fan of Errol Spence, he's talking right and he's been moving right. He's come back from the accident, fought Danny. Say what you want about Danny. Danny is Danny. Then he fought Sean. No, he fought Sean, then Danny, then Ugas, and now Crawford. I mean, all top guys. You know what I'm saying? Say what you want. They're all top dudes. Gotta give Errol Spence his credit there. You know what I'm saying? Gotta give him his credit for that. You know what I'm saying? Now he's gonna be going right into a fight with Terrence Crawford, arguably the best boxer in the world. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and and like I said, in my opinion, that's a bad stylistic matchup. That's somewhat of a bad matchup for him. Especially if Crawford didn't slow down and he looked like he got bigger, not to mention everything else. He looked like he got bigger. You know what I'm saying? Boy looked like he got bigger. He don't look like a skinny dude like he did in the Horn fight. So yeah, it's gonna be good, man. I can't wait to see it. You know, Roy Jones and these guys, they got an opinion, man. You know, they got an opinion. It is up to Errol Spence to go out there and prove these guys wrong, man. You know, it's up to him to prove them wrong. I will be coming on here. If Errol Spence beats Bud, I will be on here the same night. I'm not gonna fucking, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come out here and give him his credit, man. I have no problem doing it because I like dude. This is fun for me. But yeah, Roy Jones, man, said that if the car wreck is a factor, if Errol Spence isn't in shape, the good shape from the car wreck, then Crawford might stop him in 6. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.